polygraph was created in 1921 when a California-based policeman and psychologist, John A. Larson, devised an apparatus to simultaneously measure continuous changes in blood pressure, heart rate, and respiration rate in order to aid the detection of deception.
John Augustus Larson, 11 December 1892 on 1 October 1965, was a police officer, Berkeley, California, United States, and famous of his invention of modern polygraph used in forensic investigation. He was the first American police officer having an academic doctorate and to use polygraph in criminal investigation.
If you're like most people, lying makes your heart race, it makes you panic. It drives up your blood pressure and makes you drip sweat. A polygraph machine detects lies by looking for signs of these physiological changes. However, knowing how the machines work, you can beat them by lying with your body as well as your words. When you're talking to a polygraph test, the machine first registers the baseline of your vital signs. Examiners then trick you into lying by asking you a series of control questions that are only distantly related to the issue they're investigating, such as, did you ever lie to get out of trouble? Or, have you ever committed a crime? Most examinees will answer no to such questions they're trying to come across as honest, but examiners assume that the answer to at least one control question will really be yes. After all, you've probably lied at some point or another and jaywalked as soon as the examinee tells such a white lie. It puts a belief on the polygraph machine that serves as a signature of the examinee's lies.
As authors, George Maske and Gino Scalaberini explain in The Lie Behind the Lie Detector, the polygrapher scores the test by comparing psychological responses, breathing, blood pressure, heart and perspiration rates, to the probable lie control questions with reaction to the relevant question. If the former reaction are greater, the examinee passes. If the latter are greater, he fails. In essence, an examinee's lie only counts as a lie if it is registered as more of a lie than his or her control lie.
Hear how you bet the test. Change your heart rate, respiratory rate, blood pressure, and sweat level while answering control questions. Send your control lies of the charge. By comparison, your answer to the relevant questions, whether they are truth or falsehood, will seem true. As seen in the film Ocean 11, one method of ramping up your vital sign when answering control questions is to press down on the thumbtack or some other sharp object in your shoe. The pain from doing this will cause most of your vital to spike and your response will probably be read as a lie. This countermeasure is properly applied can be effective. Polygraphers have developed countermeasure for it. The simplest being to simply make the subject remove his shoe. Maxke and Claverini write, so you need a backup plan.
The author suggests thinking existing or scary thoughts. When you recognize a control question, alternatively, you can make yourself sweat by trying to do a somewhat difficult math problem in your head, like dividing 182 by 4, similar to the attack in the shoe trick. You could also bite down on your tongue. Pain induces a similar physiological response as lying.
Trust when answering relevant questions. Stay calm. Just maintain your baseline breathing pattern. Your mind should be more at ease knowing that you and not your polygrapher are in control. Even if produce a slight response when asked the executor relevant question, you will have artificially to do stronger responses while answering the control question and author states.
The polygraph machine works. It drives up your blood pressure and makes you drip sweat. A polygraph machine detects lies by looking for signs of these psychological changes. As soon as the examinee tells such a white lie, it puts a bleep on the polygraph machine that serves as a signature.